Santa moves forward, and now we get to watch more of the best play. It's the #1 in the world versus where are we? 3 or 4? Where's CryptKiddie on the ladder again?
3 in America.
3, in America. Once you put it in an international context, the number becomes a little high. But Pyrotek versus CryptKiddie.
Crypt has been, unfortunately, at the receiving end of this a couple of times, and it's not gone great. It being the weakest of the 3 of them, and even being directly trained by Santa doesn't really take Pyrotek very often. So it's tough when your mentor can't really beat somebody. You're kind of like, well, I don't know where I am. But it's always hard to tell, especially with Pyrotek running himself ragged with showing up to every tournament the last couple days. Maybe CryptKiddie will be able to be more well-rested and be able to take it. Or maybe narratives will remain stale. Who knows?
Well, and Pyrotek has been putting in work. You were talking about time zones earlier, kind of preventing maybe Jordy getting some practice that Santa does. But Pyrotek, we've watched play first blood to CryptKiddie. CryptKiddie gets the corner shot on Pyrotek.
Sometimes I wonder if the tournaments that we like, the prize pools for tournaments, are what keeps him partially alive, because he is up playing Windjammers like 24 hours a day.
Oh, the reflected Costa Super, allowing Pyrotek to land 5 points of his own. Now CryptKiddie's on back foot. There's another 5-pointer. Pyrotek showing off how he is the giant of the jam. 3:15. That was a quick first set.
That's tough. Imagine you're #3 in America. You practice all this time and are working to get better, and you still just aren't beating him. You aren't even standing a full set. It hurts. And you gotta take that hurt. You gotta apply it. You gotta work with it.
Well, and I will say this, because we were talking about the power rankings, and you recently made first blood to Pyrotek with that wide Biagi curve. Warp Whistle made the graphic, and there's another with the super spin. Warp Whistle made the graphic of the top 20 in America. There's a significant skill gap as you climb towards the top of just how many. The Super Wars. Hey! 6 or 7. How many of those was that back to back? But Pyrotek ending out on top. 0-11, 50 seconds left to go as we wait for CryptKiddie. Oh no.
Pyrotek too with a complete shutdown. That's where do you go? Where do you go if you're CryptKiddie?
You don't take him to a bumper stage. I will speak from experience on that one. I had the displeasure of playing some games with Pyrotek in person, and he told me over a Google Translate how he practices which positions he's in order to get the effects off the bumpers he wants. So CryptKiddie's going to have his work cut out for him for sure if he's able to get any points off of Pyrotek. And he does! Commentator's blessing!
Nice job. No, these positions are really smart, and Crypt's making the most out of what he's doing, but Pyrotek is just... he's playing a character that's not, his #1. He's just moving around, trying to just make things happen, and I don't know if the setups that he knows are going to work as well with Baggy, but he's still able to get 5 points without the bumpers at all.
Oh, I love that particular curve when you're at the net and able to use the bumpers to shoot the disc straight into your opponent's net. Pyrotek grabbing a couple points. It's all tied up. 45 seconds left to go. 8-8. And both players are once again being defensive. Nobody pushing up to the net just now. As Pyrotek pops it into the air, goes for the wide curve. Bounces it around CryptKiddie. 8-11. We'll see if Crypt is able to... Go ahead.
Crypt is showing much better here, but unfortunately, what I said about not knowing the Biagi slick setups, I'm a fool. That looks fantastic.
Well, and Pyrotek, again, there's a significant skill gap. Ooh, first blood, Pyrotek. There's a significant skill gap between the #1 in the country and #1 in the world. Santa holds a various wall as he holds his crown, but Pyrotek has been beating other end, and I forget the Spaniard's name. Masca, thank you. But it's one of those where Pyrotek just knows the game, knows it like the back of his hand, and can continue to play both players and game at the same time. Fascinating to watch sometimes. Oof.
His setups, these shots are just getting right around him, and they're just great shots. Like, I don't fault CryptKiddie at all for missing a lot of these, because they're just fabulously designed. And design is the greatest way to put it, because everything he's doing he's not just throwing it. Like, I throw into the bumper sometimes and just like, I'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Pyrotek is winning because Pyrotek is doing what he's doing. Everything he's doing is because he knows it'll work.